A helmet on a pole? Always useful. I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait. Go! Oh no. I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky. Somehow I had to distract the shooter again, and this time I was on my own. With a ghost from the past giving me an evil stare. Good goat. No, 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 no! Hey, that's mine. The goat had eaten Hobbs' carefully crafted provenance. I couldn't let the goat eat Trevor. Now, I needed the cookie. Call me a hoarder, but... Call me a hoarder, but... Look what I got for you, little fella. Call me a hoarder. Good goat. No, 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 no. You, hey, thief. The goat had eaten Nico's rejected photograph. Good goat. No, 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 no. Call me a whore. Call me a whore. No, I... My phone had no service. I couldn't make calls. Call me a... Call me a... A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbs must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis? A symbol was cut into the man's forehead. Simeon had claimed that it was the sign of the Tabula Veritatis. Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small town. Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no idea what it signified. There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a place? Inside the ring was what looked like an affluent town. An ethereal figure was emerging from the clouds. The youthful figure held a glowing blue orb in his hand. In the clouds, a bearded figure looked out over the landscape. The orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green light. It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned. The priest appeared to have a padlock through his mouth. He was pointing down to the ring below him. It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above him. It was a castle of saints, Castel de Sants, in Catalonian. A large Ouroboros dominated the center of the painting. Before he was killed, Simeon had said that the tree inside the Ouroboros represented hidden Gnostic knowledge. And here it was, a whole new image inside the snake. Hobbes had uncovered it, but now he was dead.
Now then, old fella, you don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No. No.
The tree was way too sturdy for me to shake any apples down.
Uh-oh. Ouch!
The old car was riddled with bullet holes. That wouldn't work. A pile of apples just out of the goat. A pile of old branches. The crumbling fountain would. The shots were coming from inside the house.
Oh, heck. Ow! Oh, heck.
The apples were bruised.
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you.
I was hoping the goat would be more friendly now.
Now then, old fella, you don't mind if I move your tire, do ya? No. No. Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you.
The side view mirror.
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you.
The old tree offered cover. Not a snow. That That would be...
Go on.
The goat couldn't reach the... That was...
Oh boy, you're gonna...
I distracted the goat, but it wouldn't... The goat now had a whole pile of apples to tuck into. I tossed him my last apple. The old car was... Even while he was eating, the goat had his eye on me. I wasn't going to frighten the shooter. The goat had turned away, and that wouldn't work. That was all. That was. That was.
Hey, what? Whoa!
The old car was riddled. That was a pile of... The old tree offered... That would be... Even while he was... That wouldn't work. I need... Even while... Well, the goat had turned away. Nope. The view was... the crumbling fountain. The shots were coming from in... I wasn't gonna... That was all... That wouldn't work. I'd broken off the old... It was a gilt... It looked old. The crumbling... I'd moved the tire further away from... The goat was eating, but he still kept... A pile of old branch... The old car was... The goat... The goat... The goat had... The old tree... The goat had turned... Fleur had given... Well, that didn't work. It was the... I need... Fleur had... Never... That was... Even while he was eating, the goat was eating. A pile of old brandy bottles had been... That was all... The sun was black. I'd blinded the shooter. Time to make a dash for it.
Don't think I can't see you, senor. If you so much as move an inch, I shall shoot you.
It was a wind chime made out of old cans. Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend!
I have no friends.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Please, put the gun down.
No. Leave now, or I shoot.
All we want is a quick look inside the castell.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill Senor Marquez.
Senor Marquez? He's alive? Well, he'll vouch for us.
You don't fool me like that. Get out of here before I kill you.
Senor Marquez knows me, I swear.
and I know a lie when I hear one. Go now, or I shoot.
Wait! I have important information!
Vostè, vinghi a me.
Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace. Please, put the gun down. I'm not armed.
And I'm still not hearing an explanation.
I can understand the old man being edgy, but you look like a woman who's seen the world.
Nice work. You managed to insult Ramon and me in one sentence.
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
Guns don't agree with you?
No, and neither do goats. I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here looking for something.
Well, go look for it somewhere else.
We were helping a man called Marquez in Paris.
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your father? Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you? Show me proof.
Look at this photo.
It's old. Do I care?
I have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too, huh?
We tracked down his painting, La Maledictio. Look.
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right. You better come with me, but no funny business, okay?
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico. Nico!
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry. Eva will deal with him.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders on sight. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last, La Maledictio.
Well, Senor Marquez, looks like La Maledictio hangs in its right place again.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this, but
Something interesting?
the painting, it is different. The face in the middle.
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A priest told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Pah! Priests, full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool! Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special, and my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth. And now?
I shall decipher the painting and find the tabula. Before she died, my mother said that once the painting hung here again, its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's the tabula?
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes. I don't know. You must help me.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
He knows about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick a little too much.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure this out. And fast.
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
Well, Nico, what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Whether he knew it or not, I was sure Marquez had the answers. I had to get closer before the Maledizio, back in its rightful place. But what were the clues? That was... The photo was of the Marquez family. On the fireplace, the plinths looked like they could be rotated. The plinths looked like they... That wouldn't work. Senor Marquez?
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes?
then you will have to help.
Of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child, I would stand here for hours just staring at it. Who was the mysterious painter, El the Serpent? And what did it mean, La Maledictio, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
Senor, can you decipher any of the painting?
The Tower of Saints, of course. I knew it was a castell. And the saints themselves are Gnostic. You see the woman in red?
The one you marked in the photo?
She is Mary Magdalene. We revere her as Christ's greatest disciple. The rest, I don't know.
The symbol on the face, it is obviously the tabula.
But the elements around it, I don't know.
When were you last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power. My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years. They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Maledictio, embedding clues to the location of the tabula within the painting.
But what is the tabula? What does it do?
I do not know. I know only that in the wrong hands it would be catastrophic for mankind.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot me. So I told him of the Castel, and while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with the little China dog.
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type. So, Eva is your daughter?
She was a gift from God, late in my life. One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
So, you're the good guys?
Good and evil are meaningless terms. We strive simply to maintain balance and keep the tabula from those who seek to exploit it for their own ends.
He probably... Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Malediccio.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know, but he's dead now.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Malediccio, the better.
Father Simeon, the Dominican priest, was carrying these papers when he was killed.
So?
You're not interested in him?
I have no interest in priests or their papers, senor.
I was... Did I ever mention Trevor?
The old cockroach in a matchbox trick, eh?
Oh, you know it.
It's nearly as old as ferret in the pants.
I'm getting out of touch. So this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed. Taken in this very building many years ago.
I think this is yours.
My medallion? Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No, you keep it for now. It has a meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back.
We must find the answer.
Excuse me? I'll leave you to it then. Ramon sure was a little light in the charm department. La Maledizio. But the painting, the Tower of I wondered where the Father Simeon, a scarred there was a tower within the inside the ring was what looked like an the figure of the young man was just like the one on the it was a tower of it was a castle the plinths looked Signor Marquez.
Mr.
If we're going to
Yeah?
then you
Of...
I mean,
When have I...
tell me about the painting.
Where? Who? And what? I have... Shake.
Signor,
The... And...
The one...
She... The rest.
the symbol.
But...
When were you?
No.
So
As...
what happened back?
Nick. So,
Guess he... So...
one,
Why is...
he, my, they, he, so,
But what...
I,
So...
we, and
Father said...
so,
Take a look at...
it is,
It was...
then,
I don't... So...
in,
I think...
my,
It was... Do you want to...
no, it has,
Sure. Did I ever mention...
the,
Ah.
it's, we must hurry.
A few words...
Good.
I'm sorry?
You wanted a few...
Ramon sure was a little light in the charm department.
So, until you came here, you knew nothing about the castle?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
So, what did you find out?
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for Gnosticism. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So, why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and have a look around too.
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far. There was a piece of stone on the ground. It looked like a discarded statue. Hello, Eva.
Signor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Actually, she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, Signor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't fool me.
Well, I can sure see where you get your manners from. Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff, said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he was a boy. A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
Tell me about yourself.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, Signor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of vermin.
Eva was a real charmer. What do you know about La Malediccio?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do. Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along. So, you don't know anything about Gnostics?
They're a religious sect. They belong in the past. My father's obsessed with them, and that's all I know.
I have this aftershave. What do you think?
I think you should keep it to yourself.
Eva, meet Trevor. You don't have a problem with him?
No, my bar is full of them.
Cookie?
It looks disgusting. I'll pass.
I didn't think... She probably... Do these notes mean anything to you?
Some old religious texts. So what?
What do you make of this?
They're sketches of my father's painting.
The artist paid for the knowledge with his life.
Figures. That painting brings bad luck to everyone who gets near it.
This is your family, right?
Looks like it.
Do you recognize this?
It's my father's medallion. He said he lost it.
Yeah, he left it in Paris. Do you know anything about it?
When I was a kid, he never let it out of his sight.
I didn't. Do you know anything about this statue?
I've seen a few of them lying around. I guess the fascists smashed them up in the war.
Any more thoughts on the statues?
They're just old stones.
The fountain had stopped. There was no way. It was an old, weathered sundial. From the dial I could see that the main doors of the house faced north. The wind chime was made from old tin cans and other rubbish. The carved figure resembled the young man in the painting. It also matched the pose of the figures in Simeon's picture. The carved figure was like the bearded man in the painting. It also reminded me of the figures from the illustration in Simeon's notes. The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books. It was a collection of what could only be described as stuff. The bookcase held an assortment of ancient books. It was a shield on which heraldic symbols had been painted. The scroll under the shield read Roses. The scroll below the shield read Lorette de Mar. The scroll beneath the shield read Bascara. The scroll below the shield read Berga.